Hi guys, so we're back. So I want to do a book rec video, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that because half of the books I want to recommend I haven't even read yet. So this is more or less a what I want to read and they all sound good book rec. And you can, okay, well, how do I set my phone up? I don't have a tripod anymore. That's not gonna work. I'm literally setting you up on my lamp. See how it has like ridges on it? I need to figure something out, so give me a sec. Okay, so I did in fact buy 10 more books that haven't come in yet, but you know, we're gonna start this soon because I really want to do this. Okay, we'll start off strong. I have a lot of books here, so I gotta go fast. Strong. I read Love in Other Words. I love it so much. It's a friends to lovers, but like 11-year gap in time where they like didn't talk and then they like fell in love. Well, they were already in love. Dude, chill. Yeah, so it's cool. It's good. Oh, okay. Next is the Atlas 6. So it's like a I think there's 6 people who are chosen to be like magical. They're like magical and they're chosen to be something, but then only 5 like go through and one person dies, and so they're like, it's academic rivals and stuff. Anyway, it sounds like super good, but I started reading it, and I can usually read hard books, but like I started reading this right after Love in Other Words, and I just didn't want to strain myself, you know. Next is the Song of Achilles, and I did read this. I've already said this before. I read this before I started annotating. So this is the man of the hour who won't shut up. Look at his little mohawk. It's kind of overgrown, but he does in fact have a mohawk. Anyway, so the Song of Achilles, really good. Totally recommend. Yeah. Next, I don't have the book. My friend is reading it right now. This was the first book that I annotated, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I know that it's like super popular, but let me tell you, it's popular for a reason. So, next, Suicide Notes. I think that I had this on my TBR before I bought it. But I bought this at Barnes & Noble, and I feel like it was kind of just like a quick pickup. And so, I haven't read it yet because I don't really like want to read it at the moment because I don't want to. So next, 1984. I'm reading this right now. It's super good. I'm only on page 38, but wow, it's good. And my mom annotated in it, so it kind of helps because this is like a really hard book to read. The next, The Leaving. So I've never heard of this before. This was one of those books that I like saw in Barnes & Noble, and I was like, ooh, this looks cool. So I read the back and I bought it. And it's about where these 5 kindergarteners, there's 419 pages in this book. I didn't even realize. Anyway, there's 6 kindergarteners who left without a trace, like they went missing without a trace 11 years ago. 5 of the kids return, so obviously one kid wasn't there, and they're fine. But they literally don't remember anything that happened to them or where it was or anything. So, cray. And the kindergartner who wasn't there, his name's Max, and his sister goes crazy trying to find him. Next is Normal People. I bought this too. So I actually made a whole video talking about books that I bought at Barnes & Noble, but the video deleted itself. So, I'm just gonna like kind of squeeze the whole video purpose into this video. Basically, I started Love is a Mixtape, which is by Rob Sheffield, and Harry read it. That's why I started it, but it's about music, obviously, because Love is a Mixtape. But it's based in the like 90s, early 2000s, and I don't know music. I don't know about the music from then. So it's kind of hard. Like I could just pull a name. Magnum PI. Don't know what that is. Studs, don't know what that is. Front wigs, don't know what that is. So yeah, as you can tell, don't know crap, but it's written by a editor for the Rolling Stones magazine, and yeah, super cool. Wanted to read it, would have read it, would have loved it if I understood anything about the music. Okay, and so I actually, half the reason why I put that down was because he wouldn't put a space after his periods, and this wasn't for every single sentence, but like it was enough to make me go crazy. But anyway, so in normal people, Sally Rooney doesn't put quotations for dialogue, which I know will get on my nerves. But this book is supposed to be really good, so I think I'm just gonna power through it, you know. Next is Tender is the Flesh. This is like an extreme circumstance on veganism. Basically, all the animals and, you know, whatever you eat meat from, they all contract a virus that's deathly to humans. So the government makes a special meat, which is just, it's literally humans, and they make cannibalism legal. Anyway, so one of the guys who like kills the people falls in love with one of the clients, I guess, and yeah, so really extreme. Next is the Addicted to You series. I haven't read this yet because I've been reading so much romance. I kind of wanted to like give myself a break, but there's almost 400 pages in this book, and it's a series, I think I already said that, with 2 authors. So there's Krista Ritchie, and then Becca Ritchie, I think, is the Calloway sisters, and so they both intertwine to make this like 10-book series. I think it's 10 books. Don't quote me on that. Next is Little Women. It's a really basic read, or not, I'm not saying like the way it's written is basic, but like everybody's read this book. Everybody's heard of it. Yeah, I want to be one of those people because I love it. I love the movie at least. And then last but not least, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is like a YA mystery where this girl was killed and then like her boyfriend killed himself after she was killed, and so like the detectives or whatever were like, he killed her, it was a murder-suicide. But then this girl who's a senior in high school named Pip, she discovers that it actually wasn't the boyfriend who killed her, it was someone else, and so she goes down this rabbit hole, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so the cover looks really cool and I'm kind of excited. And there's a sequel to it, which is Good Girl, Bad Blood. Sounds really cool, and the cover page is beautiful. Anyway, so the rest of my books are coming in tonight. I actually do have 4 books that I bought on a thrift booking website, so it's gonna come in 5 days. So I don't know if I'm gonna include it in here, but I got Lord of the Flies, which is a classic. It's like a dystopian, not dystopian, but somewhat dystopian. It's kind of like a Castaway vibe, but with teenagers. Do I even need to explain myself? You probably know it. What else did I buy? Hold on, I gotta go check because I kind of forgot. Okay, so I think I got Red Queen and Cruel Prince, which are also 2 dystopians, I think. I was actually so wrong. It's Lord of the Flies, Red Queen, and Genuine Fraud. Genuine Fraud is written by E. Lockhart, who is the same author who wrote We Were Liars. And it's about this girl who like changed her identity like 10 times. That's all I remember. Red Queen, I don't really remember what it's about. Okay, so basically it's a dystopian novel, and there's red bloods and silver bloods, and the red, so you know, obviously blood, the people who have silver blood live a life of glamour, like they're super rich, they're like, you know, ignorant, weird, cool, and loaded. Anyway, and then there's red bloods who are total opposite, and they're like starving on the streets and can't, and like the only way that they make money is pickpocketing. I literally know the word, I just can't remember. That happens, and she is a red blood, but she discovers she has a power that could overthrow the government. And the government is a monarchy, so there's like a king and a prince and blah blah blah. She falls in love with the prince. She's like engaged. Is she actually in love? I don't know. I can't tell from the summary. But judging off the book, probably not. I don't know. Just have to read it. But she has a power that can overthrow the government, and she's still a red blood, but then they all call her like a long lost silver. So like she is a silver blood, but not really, you know? And then it's like stuff goes down, I think, obviously. But it's a series, and I didn't know it was a series. Anyway, yeah, I will see you in 2 seconds again. My books still haven't been delivered. It's been 4 hours, but anyway, I have this book on my bed. I forgot. I already read this in like 5th grade. And this, it's in my vlog. I DNF'd it because no, it's not that good. Now I just gotta wait for the other 3 books. Yo, it was delivered! I just ran into my chair. I'm so excited. Yes! It's in. Gotta open it. You know I bought a lot of books when they have to put it in a box. I see it! Okay. This time, it's not in French. So I actually, okay, first, let me give you some backstory. So this is actually the movie that Harry's in. I know, literally everybody's read it but me, so I have to read it before the movie comes out, which is this year. I repeat, this year. Anyway, this is actually the movie title, I think. I think that's Harry. It looks like Harry too. Anyway, I bought it from, this is the UK cover. The American cover kinda is not good, so I didn't want it. So I paid $30 of my own hard-earned cash to get it from Europe. Like, they didn't specify or anything. And I bought it, and I waited 2 weeks for it to come in. And it finally came in. And it was in French. So, this isn't in French, thank God. And it was only $15. Literally half its price it was. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Next is a Taylor Jenkins Reid book, Malibu Rising. I read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, obvi, and this isn't out in a paperback, I don't think, yet. So I had to get in a hard back or whatever, which I don't really like. Like, I'd rather not have a hardback if I don't have to. I wasn't about to wait because I had to wait like until May or something. So yeah, it is beautiful. I wonder what the normal thing looks like. Kind of boring, but Dallas 6 did much better, but I don't care. This is so pretty. Something I do is I tape it to the book. Where's my tape? I don't know where it is. So yeah, just take my word for it that I tape it. Last but not least, and it looks so cool. I've like never ever heard of it until I saw a video on somebody reading YouTube books, and I was like, this is a YouTube book? I didn't even know. Is that really annoying? It's annoying me, and I don't know what it is. Is it my thing? Oh, it's my mirror. I don't know how to fix it though, and I don't know what's making it shake. Oh, it's better now. Okay. And it's back. Ready? Oh, isn't this so cool? It's also a hardback, but I don't care. Wow. so worth my money. Now I gotta add it to my little pile right there. I'm gonna make a video organizing my bookshelf because it's a little bit wacky right now. I'm gonna wait until my 3 books are gonna come in. They're coming in on Thursday of next week, so that video will be out soon. It'll be out after this, but I gotta post a video before I post this, so it's gonna be kind of delayed for y'all, but you know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video, and yeah, I hope you like my books, and I hope y'all read the books, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.